Hi guys, welcome to Let's Banter Football. So, the match between Benin Republic and Nigeria, that's Nigeria versus Benin Republic, is over. Then Ireland versus England. So, updates. See, it's good, is actually very good if you hire a coach that knows the players, that knows where you are from. Like, you can, all this while Nigeria has been hiring coaches that I can't even pronounce their names. Like, it's crazy. You can't be hiring people up and down because they are white people. Like, hire your, I know a lot of old footballers, legends, do not want to coach Nigeria, do not want to coach Super Eagles because of the trauma and everything that comes with it. Because if you lose a match, we'll blame the players. After blaming the players, we'll focus on the coach too. So imagine we had Eguavon as a coach at the just concluded AFCON 24. Imagine we had him coach us. You think we wouldn't win the cup? We would win. Because if you understand the lineup, everybody's playing in their positions. Nobody is playing out of position. Like, everybody is where they are supposed to be. The midfield was balanced. Lookman, Iwobi, Olaino, like, everything was just balanced. And Lookman scored the first goal. Definitely he's going to get the man of the match, because I'm doing this review after the final whistle right now. So he's going to get the man of the match because I see no one else that deserves it. Like, the right people playing their right position. You can't go and hire a coach that don't even know how to pronounce his name, that do not know okay, I'll give it to the former coach, the one that took us to AFCON. I'll give it to him because Mwabali, he actually went to South Africa to bring the guy back home. We wouldn't have known who Mwabali is because he's doing so well in South Africa. So I think the coach heard about him. He had to travel to South Africa to get him. So that one, I'll give it to him. But when you see other players not playing in their position, it affects their game. Now, second half, Osimhen coming in and scoring a goal in less than 5 minutes. That's what we are talking about. At the AFCON, you see Osimhen going backwards to even help them defend, try and bring the ball back, come to the front again. So this game, everybody was in their position. So he made everything transition so well. Him coming in and scoring a goal, like that again will boost his morale after all the things he has faced in the past few weeks in the transfer window. So this will actually help him boost his morale. Definitely, if we meet, I think Gambia, or I can't remember the next team we are meeting. If we meet them next, we will know how to. I'm sure he's going to be starting because they didn't start Osimhen because with this transfer, he just went to Galatasaray, so he did all his media rounds and everything before he had to come back to the camp to train with the Super Eagles. So he didn't train with them, so it's only understandable that he can't start. So they brought him in second half, and he delivered. Lookman scoring 2 goals. You will know that is our next African Player of the Year. You can't give it to anybody else. Maybe they will want to give it to... I don't think they will give it to somebody else because he is in the top 30 list Ballon d'Or. Lookman scored 3 goals at the Europa League final. So, who deserves it? You are performing home and away. That's how you can't just come and perform home and you are not doing anything in your club and you want to win it. That's not how they look at it. Osimhen won it last year, and I'm sure Lookman is going to win it again. So moving on to England, Ireland versus England. Grealish has not scored the whole of this year, 2024. Yeah, he had maybe assists and contributed to goals, but he has not scored the whole of this 2024. And today, he scored against his country, because that is his country, Ireland. And Rice also scored for England. And Ireland too is also his country. So right now, we saw a flyer from the Ireland fans saying the Snakes are coming back. Those two Snakes have scored against their former country. Well, Rice didn't celebrate because he wanted to respect his birth country and all that. But Grealish didn't care. He definitely celebrated his goal, because if I was him too, I would celebrate. Apart from the fact that they were calling me a snake, that is not the reason, because he hasn't scored. He needed that to boost his ego too, because he didn't go for the Euros. The Southgate, that other coach that do not know anything. So Rice assisted Grealish and he scored a goal. So definitely Rice is getting the man of the match. Saka, he did. If I'm to rate, I would say maybe 65. I was really not impressed with the performance today. Alexander-Arnold, he played in his position. That is his position. Euros, you're using him as a midfielder. How? He has not even played that position in years. And Southgate, I'm just so glad that he used his hand to resign, because he is not even supposed to be the coach. Took them to the finals how many times, and yet you do not know who to use in the right position. This is what I keep saying. If these people are doing well for you in a certain position, do not change it. Do not change it for them. You can only switch roles if you know they can do well in both roles. But if they can't, just leave them in their position. So England won today. So they are going to play Greece in their next at Wembley's. I think, I don't know, maybe in 3 days. Yeah. So I'm so happy. Nigeria won today and England won. For those of you that didn't know, we were colonized by the British. So the match were played the same time, and I was just shuffling in between matches. But yeah, I watched more of the England match. It was when they brought in Osimhen I started watching the Nigerian match. But yeah, I'm glad both teams won. That was what I was praying for, and they delivered. My players delivered. Rice delivered. And Nigeria delivered, obviously. So on to the next one. We have Netherlands coming up, Germany also coming up. So on to the next one. Guys, please subscribe to Let's Banter Football, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.